Toxic people often expect a certain reaction from you. They expect you to argue, defend yourself, explain your actions, or chase their approval. They know how to handle anger because anger gives them something to fight against. But what they struggle with is emotional self-control. When you stop reacting the way they expect, their influence begins to weaken. Psychologists often note that manipulative people rely on predictable emotional responses. When those responses disappear, their usual methods stop working. That is why some of the most powerful responses are completely silent. Here are 7 quiet behaviors that make toxic people uncomfortable, not because you are attacking them, but because you are no longer giving them control. Number 1, you observe more than you react. Toxic people often test boundaries. They watch your reactions. They look for emotional buttons they can press. Many people respond immediately when they feel disrespected, criticized, or provoked. But emotionally strong people do something different. They observe first. They pay attention to patterns. They notice contradictions. They listen carefully before responding. When you stop reacting impulsively, you begin to see people more clearly. And when toxic individuals realize they can no longer control your emotions, they often become uncomfortable. Your calmness removes the power they once had over your reactions. Number 2, you stop explaining yourself. One common trap of toxic relationships is feeling the need to constantly justify your decisions. You explain your boundaries. You explain your choices. You explain your intentions. But some people are not looking for understanding. They are looking for opportunities to argue, criticize, or manipulate. Eventually, emotionally healthy people learn an important lesson. Not everyone deserves an explanation. You can make a decision without defending it. You can say no without writing a speech about it. You can walk away without convincing everyone to agree with you. The moment you stop over-explaining, you become much harder to control. Number 3, you withdraw your energy instead of arguing. Many toxic people thrive on conflict. Arguments give them attention. Drama gives them influence. Emotional chaos keeps them connected to you. That is why refusing to participate can be so powerful. Instead of fighting every battle, you simply step back. You stop engaging in unnecessary conflict. You stop feeding negativity with more negativity. This is not weakness. It is wisdom. You realize that not every invitation to conflict deserves your attendance. And when your energy is no longer available, toxic people often lose interest because their usual tactics no longer work. Number 4, you choose distance over drama. Distance is one of the healthiest forms of self-protection. Research on relationships shows that constant exposure to toxic behavior can increase stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion. Sometimes the solution is not another conversation. Sometimes the solution is creating space. You spend less time around negativity. You limit access to people who constantly drain your energy. You stop placing yourself in situations that repeatedly harm your peace. This often confuses toxic people because they expect continued access to your attention. But distance creates clarity. And clarity helps you protect your mental and emotional well-being. Number 5, you stay calm when they expect a reaction. Few things are more powerful than emotional control. Toxic people often expect you to become angry, frustrated, or defensive. When you remain composed, their strategy begins to fall apart. This does not mean suppressing your emotions. It means managing them wisely. You choose your responses carefully. You refuse to let someone else's behavior determine your state of mind. Psychologists call this emotional regulation, one of the strongest signs of emotional intelligence. Your calmness becomes a form of strength that no argument can match. Number 6, you value peace more than approval. Many people stay trapped in unhealthy relationships because they want to be liked. They fear rejection. They fear disappointing others. They fear being misunderstood. But personal growth often begins when you stop making approval your highest priority. You realize that protecting your peace is more important than pleasing everyone. You stop chasing validation. You stop sacrificing your well-being to keep others comfortable. And once approval is no longer controlling your decisions, Toxic people lose one of their strongest tools of influence. Number 7. You become comfortable being a mystery. Toxic people often want access to everything. Your thoughts, your plans, your emotions, your personal life. The more information they have, the easier it becomes to manipulate situations. But emotionally mature people learn the value of privacy. They do not feel obligated to share everything. They move quietly. They focus on their goals without announcing every step. They allow their actions to speak louder than their explanations. This creates a powerful sense of independence. Not because you are hiding, but because you no longer need constant validation or attention. And for people who once felt entitled to your energy, that change can be very unsettling. The truth is that toxic people are not always intimidated by strength that is loud. They are often more affected by strength that is quiet. The strength to stay calm. The strength to walk away. The strength to protect your peace. The strength to stop seeking approval. You do not have to win every argument. You do not have to prove your worth. You do not have to convince everyone to understand you. Sometimes the strongest response is simply continuing your life without giving negativity a permanent place in it. Protect your energy. Protect your boundaries. Protect your peace. Because the moment you stop giving toxic people control over your emotions is the moment you begin taking control of your life. If this message resonated with you, comment "Peace is Power" below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more lessons on emotional intelligence, human behavior, and personal growth.